قبل ما أبدأ، إذا بالإمكان إذا أحد عنده برنتر يسوي برنت هاي الصفحتين هذولين وخليهم قدامه، بنحتاجهم على طول بدل ما يرجع من شاشة لشاشة، يكون أسهل له وقت اللي نحل المسائل. هذا الجدول في صفحة واحدة، هذه الجدول وخلفه هذا الجدول. بعطيكم كم من دقيقة بس تسوون البرنت وبنبدأ. مفيد لك.
أنا عندي يا دكتور.
أوكي، فاللي ما عنده بس يسوي برنت. اللي يحب يتابع معانا يعني، اللي يبي خذوا بس دقيقتين كذي. Okay, so let me start. تذكر بس اللي أخذناه قبل ما نبدأ. the new things. تكلمنا عن ال properties مالت linearity and we said that بعد إذا تشوفون في الجدول الثاني for linearity alpha 1 x1 of t plus alpha 2 x2 of t plus alpha 3 x3 of t. So this is my x of t and I want to change it to Fourier transform. الألفا ما تأثر، فألفا تبقى ألفا كما هي. So alpha 1, just we need to change this one to frequency domain or omega domain. So then this is x1 of f plus this is alpha 2, x2 of f, and so on. Okay, so as example, if I have a periodic signal, okay, and I want to find x of f, and then we want to find x of f. Okay, how to solve it? Okay, هني يبي x of f. Okay, so أسهل شيء إن use Fourier series and find x of t. طبعا في السؤال هني nothing mentioned about Fourier series. يعني ما يبيك تحل هذا by Fourier series. فشو اسوي يعني؟ نروح هنا، نروح للجدول. Okay, this table هذا عندي كلهم ready. Okay, so we have for square, for triangle, triangular wave, for sawtooth, for full wave. عندي إياهم جاهزين. So use it then. فما في داعي إن أسوي derivation وأضيع الوقت. والسؤال أصلا مو مطلوب الديريفيشن إلا إذا مطلوب في السؤال أول شيء drive or find. يعني use Fourier series and express x of t in terms of Fourier series coefficient مثلا. Yes, بعدين أنت تحتاج تسوي هالديريفيشن هذه. Okay. ولكن if nothing mentioned, then directly use it. So it is a square wave. Okay, so then I can use this one. Reject back. Okay, خلنا نخلي هذه 10. Okay, and this is minus 10. طيب, then x of t equal to 4a, a equal to 10, then it is 40 divided by pi multiplied by sine omega naught t. Okay, طبعا إذا given t capital, so omega naught equal to 2 pi divided by t. إذا عندي إياها, if we don't have, then omega naught equal to just 2 pi divided by t plus 1 over 3 sine 3 omega naught t plus 1 over 5 sine 5 omega naught t and so on. طيب, هذه example on linearity. So we have alpha multiplied by sine. So another terms multiplied, or alpha 2 multiplied by sine 3 omega t, alpha 3 multiplied by sine 5 omega naught t. So then it is equal to alpha x1 of f. So كل احتاج, so x of f then it's equal to, this is constant. So I need to find what is the Fourier transform for sine. إذا طلعت في الجدول, table number 1 for sine, a sine omega naught t, Fourier transform equal to half delta f minus f naught. Okay, plus delta, sorry, minus delta f plus f naught divided by j2. هذه المكتوبة في الجدول. So this is from table number 1. Okay, so إذا طالع في الجدول, you will see that sine it is equal to 1 over j2. So then this sine, and what is f naught? F naught, it is just equal to omega naught. Okay, we know that omega naught equal to 2 pi f. Okay, so then f is equal to omega naught divided by 2 pi. So then for the first one, it is equal to 1 over j2 delta f minus f naught minus delta f plus f naught. هذه أول term. So similarly for the second one, so it is equal to 1 over 3, the constant, multiplied by sine, and sine it is equal to 1 over j2, again delta f minus here 3 omega naught, so then it becomes a 3 F naught minus F plus, sorry, delta F plus 3 F naught. Okay, plus 1 over 5, and for this one it is equal to 1 over J2 delta F minus 5 F naught minus delta F plus 5 F naught. So then we can take 2 common, and J also common here, so you can take J common with 2 common outside, so then this one becomes 20. وهذه بتروح. Similarly here. Similarly here. طيب. How to plot the magnitude for this one? So this is F 0, F naught, 2 F naught, 3 F naught, 4 F naught, 5 F naught, 6 F naught. Machine, so minus F naught, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Magnitude ما له شغل بالجي. So magnitude of the first term, it is equal to 20 divided by pi. Okay, multiplied by delta F minus F naught. So then here we don't have 0, so we have here, okay, which is equal to 20 divided by pi. Similarly, we have another one at positive, so it's here. But here we have at a 3, so then we don't have anything at 2, so here again it's equal to 0. So at a 3, it is 20 pi divided by 3, which is this one. So if you name this as, for example, any value, gamma مثلا, so then here you will get gamma divided by 3. Similarly, at minus 3. Okay, 4, we don't have anything at 4. At 5, it is magnitude divided by 5. So this is gamma summation, and this is 5. So gamma divided by 5. Similarly here, 6, we don't have at 6, so it is 0. So then we have at 7, gamma divided by 7, and so on. So this is for square. What's about triangle, sawtooth? بعد لاحظ الجدول هنا. Okay, for triangle, again we have sine, 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 so then it will be similar. Okay, وهذه بيكون نفس الشيء. So we have impulses, because each sine, from each sine we can get 2 impulses. So at a 3 we don't have at 2, ما عندي even at 5, at 7, and so on. While for sawtooth, no, we have for odd and for even. كلهم عندي إياهم. Okay, so we use this one, but again it is sine, sine, sine. So then for each sine, again we will get 2 impulses, فبحصل نفس الشيء. أحصل نفس الشيء but be careful. So for this 2 اللي بيصير عندي إن just we have for odd, while for this one we have odd and even. For full wave again we have for odd and even. Okay, cosine again same, but also here we have a DC. That DC لا تساوي 0. Okay, but the way it's exactly the same. So for any periodic signal then you will get something similar ولكن مو بالضبط, because sometimes we have at even, sometimes we have at even and odd, sometimes we have DC, بعض الأحيان ما عندي DC, but since it is periodic I will get something similar. ممكن الامplitude تكون different, yes. واضح? any question here?
واضح دكتور.
Okay. طيب. Second property, we said we talk about phase shift, and we say that so for x of t, Fourier transform, we get x of f. Then if we shift it, so t minus a, for example, so then the Fourier transform will be exactly x of f, but this shift we just multiplied by e to the power of j 2 pi f, and here we have minus a, so multiplied by a. Okay, so opposite also true. If we have e to the power of j2 pi fa xf, then the inverse Fourier transforms mean that we have a shift in time domain. هذه دلالة that we have shift in the time domain. Okay, so let me take also example here. Okay, suppose we have this. أنا ناخذ هذا الexample. So x of omega is given equal to, and we want to find x of t. بأوجد x of t. How to do it? Okay, let me split this one. So this is equal to e to the power of minus 3 first, minus 6, sorry. Multiplied by e to the power of minus j3 omega, multiplied by 1 over 2 plus j omega. So x of t then, this is constant. Very constant. Okay, this part أنا بقارنها مع اللي قبل. So let me say that this is f. This I'm going to change this one. So 2 pi f. 2 pi f. pi f 2 pi f. لاحظ هني الحين these, it is exactly equal to this one. Okay, similar, equal to this, where a equal to 3. So how to find time domain? So from x of f, I can find only x of t بدون الشفت. So x of f, it is this one. So 1 over 2 plus j2 pi f. And the inverse Fourier transform for this one, it is equal to e to the power of minus 2t u of t. Other from table number 1. Okay, so 1 over a plus j 2 pi f, it is equal to e to the power of minus a t u of t. طيب, then it means that this one, I will get e to the power of minus 2 t u of t. Okay, وهذه. So since we have e to the power of minus j2 pi f multiplied by a, which is this one, okay, so it means that in time domain we have a shift which is equal to minus a, and minus a here equal to 3. Okay, so wherever you have t here, just add minus 3. So here add minus 3, here add minus 3. Then just combine these two. So you will get e to the power of minus 2t. From here, we get plus 6 and minus 6, so it's equal to 0, u of t minus 3. And this is exactly equal to the one we solved it last lecture. But from x of t, which is equal to this, to x of f. So this is my x of f. And here we just solve it opposite. If we have x of f, how to find x of t? أي سؤال, any question? No. Okay. Okay, so let me see the next one. Okay, here we said that it's time shift. Xt minus 8 is equal to e to the power of minus j2 pi fa xf. But what's about frequency shift? If we have multiplication of e to the power of j omega naught t x t, then here we'll get x omega minus omega naught. لاحظ, here it is positive, so I will get minus omega. And this one is different than this. هني حصلت e to the power of minus j omega a x omega. But here it is e to the power of j omega t multiplied by x of t. Okay, ففرق بين هالاثنين. Okay, ليش قاعد أقول فرق بين الاثنين? Because this is different than this one. كلهم فرق. لما يكون only multiplied by t, something different. Multiplied by e, it's different. Shift is different. Okay, so if we have that, نكتبها. So frequency shift. So if x of t, we get x of f or omega, then e to the power of j2 pi f a, I will get x of f minus f naught. أنا للحين على الجدول مسوي شير. أوكي. Okay, that x of t, sorry. So then, how to find it? And from x of t, just find x of f. And since here we have multiplication with j2 pi f naught t, just shift x of f by t naught by f naught. وانتهى الأمر. Okay, let me take example here. Example. Suppose z of t equal to e to the power of j10t for t less than or equal to pi, and it is equal to 0 otherwise. Find z of, and now نسميها omega this time. How to solve it? Well, this one, I can write it as e to the power of j 10t, and I can put 1 here. وهذه exactly same as e to the power of j2 f naught t, اللي هي e to the power of j omega naught t x of t, then I will get x of omega minus omega naught. طيب إذا هذه it is similar, it is e to the power of j10 معناته الأوميجا naught equal to 10t, and this is x of t. هذه عندي x of t, which is this. And this is clear that it is equal to this one. هذه t. So here minus 1, and this is 1. So then z of t, it is just e to the power of j10t multiplied by this one, and here equal to 1. Sorry, هذه pi وليس 1, so this is pi, sorry, and this is minus pi. طيب, how to find it? مثل ما قلنا هني. Find x of omega or find x of f first. X of f. كأن ما عندي هذه. Same as we don't have this one. So just find x of f. And x of f from here, it's very easy. The Fourier transform for this one, again, it is equal to sinc 2 multiplied by pi, so it is 2 pi f multiplied by 2 pi multiplied by 1, so it is 2 pi. طيب هذه شو تسوي فيها؟ Just we shift it. طبعا if you want to work with omega, then this is 2 pi f, it is equal to omega. Okay, so from here, this one, since we have for only x of t, we get x of omega. Then since it is multiplied by exponential, then it is just minus omega naught, and omega naught is equal to this. هذه omega naught. So then from here, omega naught is this one. So then all these, it's equal to wherever we have omega, just subtract 10 from it. So then it will be omega minus 10. وهذا الجواب. So this is Z omega. واضح؟ أي سؤال؟ Any question? No? ما في مشاركة، ما أدري راقدين قاعدين. Anyway. طيب one important and very important actually property is convolution time. So here if we have a convolution x1 t convolved with x2 t, we change it to multiplication in frequency domain. So it is equal to x1 omega multiplied by x2 omega, or x1 f multiplied by x2 f. وهذه very important property. Convolution is time consuming in time domain, but it is very easy in frequency domain. It is just multiplication. Okay, opposite also true. If we have a multiplication, in time domain, then it is equal to convolution in frequency domain. Okay, so convolution, we said that if we have x1 of t convolved with x2 of t, then the Fourier transform for this one, it is equal to x1 of f multiplied by x2 of f. Okay, similarly, x1 of omega multiplied by x2 of omega. بمعنى, if we have a system and the input here equal to x of t, the impulse response equal to h of t, and we want to find y of t, then in time domain, it is equal to, we have to use convolution. Okay, convolve with h of t. وهذه تذكرون الconvolution, so you need to flip one of these, take it far, then move it to the right step by step until you get the solution for y of t. But if you change it and work in frequency domain, then this one becomes y of f equal to the convolution of this 2. It's equal to multiplication of this 2. So it is equal to x of f multiplied by h of f. Okay, then it is very easy to calculate it. What I can put in your mind, the question is to find y of t. So then once you have y of f, then you need to use inverse Fourier transform to find y of t. ولكن تخلصت من الconvolution. Even though that I need to change it to frequency domain, then return it back to time domain. Okay, then from here, we can calculate h of f also. So which is equal to y of f divided by x of f. And this is, we call it frequency response. Frequency response. لا ننسى ترى h of t, we call it as impulse response. خلوا بالكم في المسميات لأن ساعات نقول find frequency response, find impulse response. So this is impulse response, h of t. While h of f, it is a frequency response. And also in circuit, we covered this one. What is this one? h of s. شنو هذه؟ هذه يذكرها h of s. Transfer function. So this is transfer function. قلناها في chapter 15 في circuit 2. طيب شي سهل بعد. If we have h1 of t and another one cascaded with another one, h2 of t, with another system, h3 of t, and we want to find y of t here, given input x of t. Then working with the time domain, it's it's going to take a lot of time, because you need to use a convolution here, then the result from here convolved with h2, then the result here convolved with h3. So this is if you have only 3 systems. If you have more, but if you work with a frequency, then it is very easy. So y of f, it is just equal to h1 of f multiplied by h2 of f multiplied by h3 of f. Okay, and if you have more, just multiplied, and all these multiplied by x of f. So this one, this is h equivalent of f. What else? Also, if you remember, we said that the system is invertible. If this input equal to x of t, and here we have h of t, okay, so then if I can take this output as an input to another system, and the output will be equal to the original signal x of t, then this one we call it h invert of t. Working in time domain, it is not easy to find h inverse. Okay, but working with the frequency, it is very easy. How? Because x of f at the end equal to h of f multiplied by h inverse of f using multiplication here. Okay, هنكتب التايم domain first. So x of t, this one, it is equal to the output from here convolved with h inverse of t. And this one, it is equal to convolution between x of t and h of t. So this is equal to h of t convolved with x of t. So if you change all these to frequency domain, then you will get x of f equal to h of f multiplied by h inverse of f multiplied by x of f again. So then multiplication of this two equal to 1. Okay, xf divided by xf equal to 1. So then h inverse of f, it is just equal to 1 divided by h of f. So it is very easy to find h inverse of f here. Then after this, use inverse Fourier transform to find h inverse of t. أي سؤال, any question? Okay, opposite, as we said, also true here. So if we have multiplication, so x1 of t multiplied by x2 of t, then Fourier transform equal to x1 of f. We change multiplication to convolution convolved with x2 of f. أي سؤال, any question?
دكتور يعني إذا كان كونفولف في الأوميجا نقدر نحوله إلى تي دومين صح؟
لازم في التايم دومين يصير multiplication والعكس بالعكس.
إيه أوكي.
خلونا نشوف example here. Suppose I have system h of t equal to so this is h of t, and I have x of t, which is equal to the question is find y of t. Okay, مثل ما قلنا الحين بتشتغل في التايم دومين, then you need to use convolution. Okay, ثبت واحدة and this one inverted and take it far to the left and move it to the right until you get the answer. Alternative way is to use frequency domain. So then y of t equal to x of t in time domain involved with h of t. Okay, but in frequency domain, so y of f is equal to x of f multiplied by h of f. كل اللي تحتاجه الحين change this one, okay, to frequency domain. Change this one to frequency domain, then multiply it. So it is equal to اوكي شلون اسوي هذه من الجدول from the table. Okay, table number 1, we know that from table number 1, e to the power of minus at u of t, Fourier transform مكتوبة لك it is 1 over j omega plus a, أو 1 over j 2 pi f a. فالاثنين نفس الشيء إذا اشتغلت بالأوميجا أو بالf it's the same. So let me say that this is y of omega if you want to use y of omega. Okay, so then x of t, it's equal to 2. 2 is constant. And e to the power of minus 3t u of t, it is equal to 1 over j omega plus 3 plus a. Okay, similarly, for h of t, it is equal to this one. Again, from the table, it is equal to 3 multiplied by 1 over j omega plus, and here a equal to 2, so plus 2. الحين بس رياضيات. So this one, it is equal to 6 divided by j omega plus 2 multiplied by j omega plus 3. طيب, how to solve this one? هذه بعد we cover it in 200, so it is equal to 6 divided by s plus 2 multiplied by s plus 3. شلون أحل هذه؟ تذكرون partial fraction. Partial fraction, so it means that it is equal to s plus 2 plus s plus 3. So we need to find what is a and what is b. So how to find it? Multiply this one by s plus 2 and substitute s with minus 2. So let's say 6 divided by minus 2 plus 3, which is equal to 6. So then this is equal to 6. Okay, again, to find b, multiply this one by 6 plus 3 and substitute with minus 3. So minus 3 plus 2 minus 1. And 6 divided by minus 1. So this is equal to minus 6. So then, هذه نفس الشيء. So this one, it is equal to then 6 divided by s plus 2 minus 6 divided by s plus 3. Will s equal to j omega. Okay, the question is find y of t. I can take 6 common here. Okay, and so then here we have 1 over j omega plus 2. بمعنى, if you have 1 over j omega plus a, so then the inverse Fourier transform, it is equal to e to the power of minus at u of t, e أو a اللي هي هذه. So then this is equal to this part, it is equal to e to the power of minus 2t multiplied by u of t. Okay, similarly, here, 6, we can take it common, so then this is equal to e to the power of minus 3t. Okay, all multiplied by u of t as a common. أي سؤال, any question here?
واضح.
طيب, Okay, here we want to find x of t. Well, لاحظ هني بس قبل ما أحل لي. Okay, if you look here in table number 1, so k tau sinc square tau f. Okay, then in time domain you will get this one, this triangle. حصل هذه التau, and this is equal to k. So then this is ready. So then directly from here you can use this result, okay, or this table to find the result of x of t. But suppose the question is show, okay, show or prove that the inverse Fourier transform for k tau sinc square tau f equal to this triangle, which is equal to RAM minus 2 RAM minus plus RAM. شوي نحور السؤال, not only find x of t, because finding x of t, it's directly, it's from the table. So let me say here to show. Okay, how to find it? So x of f, I can write it like this. It is 2 sinc 2f multiplied by 2 sinc 2f. This is in frequency domain. So then in time domain, equal to the x1 multiplied by, sorry, this is x1 of f, this is x2 of f, it's multiplication. Then in time domain معناتها هذه بتصير convolution of whatever we get here and whatever we get here. Okay, we know that sinc بيعطيني rectangle, so it is something like this. And time domain. Okay, this is as we said that if this is tau minus tau, so here the number that we put it here, هذا اللي كنا نسوي t minus t, and this is k. Then the Fourier transform for this one, it is sinc 2 multiplied by this one, so 2t f, and here it is 2t multiplied by k. So then هذه, whatever we have it here, it is divided by 2, we'll get t. Okay, so since we have a 2 here, then for sure that this is equal to 1. هذه 1 وهذه minus 1. And here عشان أطلع ال k, so it is 2t multiplied by k, t equal to 1. Okay, so 1k equal to 2, then k for sure that it is equal to 1. Okay, then this one will be exactly the same. هذه t minus 1, and here 1. دقيقة بس. Okay, دقيقة برجع لكم دقيقة بس. Or try to solve this one. Okay, find the x of t here. Okay. حليتوا هذه it's very easy, huh? Convolution. So we fixed one. Minus tau or alpha. So this is 1 minus 1. So this is the second one. As we said that we flip it. Okay. Second one we flip it and take it far. So then this will be equal t plus 1, t minus 1. Then we move it like this. Okay, so you will get something. Oops. So this is t, so x of t. So start at -2 and a at 2. So the slope equal to 1. So simple convolution here. أي سؤال, any question? No.
دكتور احنا هني استعملنا بعض الجدول يعني ما بعد
الجدول ما خلاص ما تخلص منه الحين. كل هذه نستخدم الجدول على طول.
لأن تقدر شو ستيبس.
اي شو ستيبس اكو حطينا هذه الستيبس هذه سويتها 2 بس كل واحدة منهم استخدمتها بالconvolution. Okay. If you want to do it by integration also it's possible. Okay, so you will get something. Oops. Okay, so you will get something like this. 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 Okay, so you بعد ممكن.
اوكي.
لكن لو السؤال only directly find x of t، الأسهل إن إذا أروح إلى الجدول لا أعور راسي بالانتجريشن ولا أعور راسي بهذه الطريقة.
نفس الفانكشن بالضبط.
Exactly, yes. Okay, so you have it here. واضح؟ So then in general خلنا نكتبها in general بعد. So in general for عندي هذا الشكل. So this is t, this is minus t, and this is k. أيضا if I have هذه عشان ما تخربطون فيه. So this is minus t, t, and k. Fourier transform for this one, it is directly equal to sinc of f. 2 multiplied by t. So it is t. 2 multiplied by t multiplied by k. Okay, هذه 2. 2 multiplied by t multiplied by k. Okay, while this one من تشوف المثلث هذه then this is sinc square and here it is f. Okay, الحين هني مو 2 multiplied, it is just t. So this is t. And here also t multiplied by k. So t multiplied by k. هذه بس لازم تحاسب لها. أول شيء this is a square and we don't have 2 multiplied here, 2 multiplied by here. Okay, similarly here. ممكن إذا تبي تتذكره كأن أخذت هذا 2 هذه 2 حطيته here and that's all. Okay. Okay, so next important is time differentiation. Time differentiation is something new. I'm sure that you are familiar with it from circuit 2. So if we have a derivative in time domain, then it is equal to j omega x omega. First derivative equal to j omega x omega. So second derivative is j omega square x omega, and so on. وهذه مثل ما سوينا احنا في اللابلاس. So dx by dt it is equal to s multiplied by x of s. Okay, and second derivative it is s square multiplied by x. ما عليه تعطوني 5 دقائق بس اخلص هذا البارت. Okay. طيب. So x of t Fourier transform, it is equal to x of f or x of omega. Okay, then dx of t by dt Fourier transform is equal to j omega multiplied by x of omega. Okay, higher derivative, so dn x of t dtn, and the Fourier transform, it is j omega to the power of n x of omega. Okay. طيب, suppose I have h of omega equal to 5j omega divided by 1 plus 3j omega plus j omega square. Example. So I want to find the differential equation for this one. The h of omega, this is a frequency response. So I want to describe this system by input-output differential equation. So input-output differential equation, how to find it? We know that h of omega equal to y of omega divided by x of omega. Okay, so then if you multiplied this 2 and this 2, so then it becomes 1 over j omega squared y of omega plus 3 j of omega y of omega plus y of omega equal to 5 j of omega x of omega. And we say that j omega x omega, it is equal to derivative. So then if you have a y, then here you will get y. And higher, n equal to 2, so this is equal to square multiplied by x of omega. So then this is the second derivative. So this is dy of t by dt squared plus 3. This is j omega multiplied by y, so then this is a first derivative. And y of omega and Fourier transform. Fourier transform just equal to x of t. So then y of omega equal to y of t equal to 5. Here we have j omega x omega, which is equal to first derivative of x of t dt. So this is, we call it input-output differential equation. Input-output differential equation. So then the system, I can describe it by 3 different ways. Impulse response, h of t. Frequency response, input-output differential equation. So we can give you this one. So then you should be able to find h of f input-output differential equation. أو نعطيك input-output differential equation. You should know how to find h of f and h of t. إذا عندي هذا input-output differential equation, then again it is very easy to find h of omega. Okay, so from the next lecture, I'm going to do it for you. Any question? أي سؤال؟
All clear, دكتور.
تمام. Okay, لا تنسون تسليم الأسايمنت. أظن في بكرة عندكم chance. واستعدوا حق الاختبار. اوكي، السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.